Hello, bread lovers, and how are we all doing today? And welcome to the stream. Thank you all very much for joining. It has been a interesting day, to say the least, in Australia. I was sleeping, and the Discord and Reddit flooded me with direct messages. My God. If you haven't already, I highly recommend that you join the 3DS Fantasylife Discord, links down in the description below. We also have a fabulous Reddit over there, and everyone has flooded that. So, welcome, everyone. So, as you know, Fantasy Life Level 5 released a new game, the true sequel, and it's finally coming out on a Switch. The girl. Who. The girl? Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time. Very interesting. I haven't seen the video yet, so I would like to do a live stream with the community. It's a very, very exciting game. As Bolt Trend decided, or probably makes a bit more sense now, well, the mobile version for Global shut down so dramatically, but it's also Bolt Trend. But nevertheless, let's progress. It's finally time. I haven't watched it yet. I'm so excited. After this, I will be going through and showing some assets files as well, and a little bit of lore. If you guys are interested, make sure you subscribe so you can check out my channel where I'll be posting the Fantasy Life online lore or the Trials of the Stars. I have a lot of content coming up. As also, I'll be checking out again the 3DS game with a HD texture pack for the PC, which can take a while, but it looks so good in HD. So I'll be checking out that one as well to catch everyone up on the lore, and everyone will be ready for this game. Maybe, we don't know, as this says later in this year. Maybe that will be 6 months or 4 months. We like a magic. All right. So let's finally check out this amazing trailer that they have for the Nintendo Direct. Guys, level 5 went off this time. Oh my God. Also, they're planning on going back to global. So there's an article about
この世界の住人となって自由に生きるファンタジーライフの完全新作が登場。
Who's that?
舞台は
Oh, guys, the graphics look so good.
謎の少女と出会い
She looks familiar.
1000年前へタイムトラ
I
ベル
see some gear
過去の
here.
世界で資源を集め現在の島を復興させる
Who is that? Wait,
木こりや釣り人などの採取職
is this like Animal
鍛冶屋など
Crossing?
の製作職王国兵士や魔法使いとい
That
った
dragon.
戦闘職など
Ooh,
様々
look
な
at
ライ
that
フを
attack
組み替え
animation.
島を発展させていくどんな街を
The
作るの
village?
か
Are they entering
全
some
ては
village?
あなた次第1000年の時を超え島の再生プロジェクトが始まるファンタジーライフ愛ブルーの竜と時を盗む少女
They can dodge. Oh my God. Holy damn, Chapo. They can dodge now. You can build. This is a mix of Animal Crossing and everything. That was insane. I am shaking. I don't even know. Oh my God. Yeah, Shay is there. I wonder if she has buttons for eyes, because that will be interesting. All right, let me just move it to here. Okay, that was insane. Like, I do. Oh my God, I am distraught. I don't even know what what to say. Give me one sec. Guys, what do you think of that? It was very, very short. I'm going to say that much. But let me guess. Like right there. Right there, that's what I'm interested in. Like, look at the graphics on that. That looks amazing. Also, the right and left. Okay, I can't really fix that right now. It's a problem I have. It does look so good though, like, and the attack animations looked a little bit different, I must say. Now, so I have some asset folders here. And Odin, he got his original things, which is really good. Now, what I'm most eager on is it for to have similarity to Fantasy Life Online, because I want to craft runes and everything, and I like the furniture wise, that looks amazing. Like, I love the furniture. Also, the town stuff looked very interesting, but I need more. Just hope they stay away from loot boxes. Yeah, that's probably fine. Like, you can have, pretty much, you just want a Fantasy Life Online game without the gacha. But we're also getting this between a mix of, like, Animal Crossing, dare I say, which could keep everyone very, very happy. So, like, in the Fantasy Life Online game, we got Odin's original outfit as like a paid pack, which was quite interesting, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I can see he has a few more things, like his horns are like red and everything now, and it's very shiny. Look at them graphics. Oh my god. What else? Also, like, so level 5 originally, so in the mobile game, in the mobile version, we get like all these workstations. So if you guys haven't already noticed, like these ones here. Now, I noticed they had some new things there. Let me, like, this looks so good, and it looks like it's in an open area. I see the characters at the back there. I wonder if there's going to be the 𝗟𝗘𝗘, which is like a massive boss. I'm also hoping to have some dungeon, like a deep dungeon diving with some online things. Yeah, you can choose who gets to join you in the kitchen, or is it just will it just be yourself now? Because I guess in the Fantasy Life Online mobile version, it was 3 people. Because it's a gacha, but in the DS, it was just yourself. And also, Lara is there in the kitchen with us as well. Why is that? I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. I cannot complain. What else? So we got the tree choppings here as well. Which kind of gives me like some Animal Crossing things. Now, this bit here, that was what, like, you can build your town. Like, I'm getting really Animal Crossing, but it's so bizarre. Now, she says the girl who steals back time, so I feel like we're going back in time. Which is this like, are you the first God's envoy? Because they do know of God's envoys or whatnot. Are we the first? And this is like ancient times, and we have had these robots similarly in the DS game. The fountain there is like a plushling one, which is really interesting. What else? So we got, I can just get a good photo here. Let me see. Can't really get it. So we got Odin there. He does look different. He's actually, is he wearing a wooden, has he got a wooden sword? It's a wooden sword. Does look like a wooden sword. Which is interesting. Let me reload. Where's my big boy? Big boy, where are we at? So this is Odin. This is his character art for Fantasy Life Online. A little bit different. I didn't mind this one. And then see, he's got the red horns there. So they would have took that aspect. You're saying it's all basic. They probably want the dummy to last. Yeah, he is a big boy, isn't he, guys? Let me see who else we got. I see we got the fisherman. He is pretty fun. What is his name? Oh, I forget it was something silly. Oh, we got Jackpo. Okay. Look who it is in that corner right there. Oh my god. So we never got him in the Fantasy Life mobile version, which is disgrace. I love this dude. So if you guys probably, so he was a fully classed chef, but he turned into a mercenary. Oh, he was a mercenary, then he went to chef. So he is actually really cool because he has some combat potential. And he does like, with his fury, which is like his ultimate move, he does like a ultimate like Super Saiyan explosion. And he also has a bit of a lore with Glenn because Jackpot loves vegetables. He loves carrots. He went to a festival and gave everyone carrot biscuits or carrot cakes, and they just went crazy for it. But Glenn, as the emo dude and just like very angry man, he hates carrots. Like, he hates him. So he got actually chased away because that guy was trying to give him carrots, but he just got so scared he actually ran away like a little child, which is very, very interesting. Yeah, so let me see if I can find... Oh, you got some of the paladins as well. Oh, okay, so they have used her thing. So she's not a tomboy anymore. I loved this look of her in the mobile version. Eva has like the earring headband in as well, like the dress, the shoes. That's everything. That's like, it is legit straight out of the mobile version, which is their most recent one they were working on up until a year ago. So maybe they ended mobile because they couldn't keep up with what they wanted to because it was falling out. They made it very, very greedy. So maybe a year since then, or even longer, they have been working on this. And I also see in the distance right here, you have Alelia. Is she at the shrine? Okay. So it looks like she's at a shrine of some sort in the top right there. Which is very interesting. So we've got the Snapdragon. You got Douglas. That looks like the main character there. And he's chopping down a tree. We also got the shark mobs in the river just there. We got... Wait a minute. On the bench there is two girls. It does look like Origin Island, but my idea, I don't know. I want to say it's different. 𝗖𝗢 in the pen. Yeah. So she is really creepy. Fun character because she's a tailor, but she's a 3-star character. Let me find, I can find the cursed image of her because sweet lord, it is cursed. Let me see. Oh, I have to have it here somewhere. Okay. So, I don't know. On the bench there, it looks like her, but she has purple hair, which is the other tailor. I don't know the girl next to her, though. This is Shay. So this is the girl on the pen. Now, you may notice she has buttons for eyes, which is... I found to be very, very creepy. It was terrifying. Oh, there she is. Oh my god, it's here. That's her. So this is a character that was in the mobile version as an asset, but she wasn't actually unlocked. She just had this. So it seems we will be getting some of the characters we never got, such as her as well. Now, I believe she is also a tailor. This girl here, the blue hair, looks like a paladin. The shoulders look like something. Also, let me see. So I got some other characters here as well. Like, I also want to see who these people are. These look like desert people. Now, if we're going back in time or something, I feel like this group has very similarities. So I wonder where they will come into play. Also, this main character here is giving me some vibes of, she has like a blue hair. Don't really see anything standing out on my end, but I do have two similar characters, okay? And let me say they will be, I don't know who these people are. Maybe it looks very similar to her. I'm not sure who she could be. She could be actually like a ancient person that follows the goddesses, and she could be like a shrine maiden. Also got this person here. Which is very interesting. Kind of like in the 3DS area where you have like the large plushling Yeti. I believe that was kind of like that, but kind of like took care of each other. It was a symbiotic relationship at times, it felt like. But yeah, I'm not sure who they are, to be honest. I also would like to see some more outfits for Layla. I wonder if some of the 3DS characters and the mobile version characters will come along, such as Dark here, which was a dark version of 𝗬𝗓𝗓. It has a very sad story, actually. I'll be sure that cover on my channel. It's actually, she was the original butterfly, but she turned dark because she didn't get her wish from the goddess, because 𝗬𝗓𝗓 died in the mobile version, which is a alternate universe. She actually died of a sickness, and when the goddess got her powers, Dark Tia was a butterfly, and she wished, very wished, the gods would answer her and bring her back to life. But things don't really work out like that when you bring someone back from the dead. Unfortunately, it was just a shell. It had her face and everything, but she didn't have the same memories and care and the bond they had. In turn, she turned evil and wanted to bring the Chaos Dragon to our world. There's also a few other characters that will very interesting. I wonder if we will see her, which is a demon, the demon queen from hell, which was very interesting. Yes, in the mobile version we had to go, there was like demons evading us from underneath 𝗷𝗡𝗡𝗅, which was a devildom maze where you go out and fight some characters. Also for you guys, for you little simp fans out there, we have Daemon, which got a awakening version, and he actually became a demon king pretty much, which was very, very interesting. He was a 6-star character, which I loved so much. Also, I hope this game has some mounts as well, depending how big this area is. I want it to be big. Like, I'm getting like some Animal Crossing vibes, but like normally Animal Crossing is just that one area. Fantasy Life Online and whatnot series is known for it to be multiple regions where you go out and craft. So I'm very interesting. I want to say this is like your main hub town. I want to go out places, and I want to, maybe we can craft furniture around our town. We could do that in the Fantasy Life Online version. So that would be interesting. And like some of the original characters coming to the game as well. We didn't really see them. I want to bet you Snow would come because she was actually a idol that mercenary was undercover for the goddess, and she would investigate the goddesses and whatnot as well, which is the developers really loved this character, and a lot of the Japanese community loved this character as well. So I highly recommend they'll bring Snow back. Haku as well. She is also a shrine maiden, so they have to bring her back. And I want to say all these characters have to be playable like the 3DS version, which would be very, very interesting. Also, in the mobile version, I don't think we'll see it here, but I mean, why wouldn't level 5 do this? Because it's amazing, and it's Hunter Odin. Yes, Hunter Odin. It was actually a really cool character. So Odin is like your paladin, but he's actually turned a archer class in this one. And the weapon he has is like a divine weapon, which actually has a, what do you call it? Like a deity or something? Like a guardian of hell inside that weapon. That'll be really interesting. As well as, yes, you're right, avatar weapons. So in the mobile version, the game had some weapons that would change gameplay of weapons, not just your basic attacks for every single life. If you equipped a weapon, it would actually change it up, such as like we had claws in the mobile version. We also had a scythe as well. There was plans in the game to have a spear wielding class. So I would actually love to see a spear class for the new Fantasy Life on the Switch. You gotta have more lives would be amazing. Also, will Trials of Lives, Tales of Lives be a thing? Like in the 3DS game where you rank up every single life, but every time you do that, you get a original story for that life. I loved that feature so much. I really hope we get that thing, because Fantasy Life, you'd pick it up and it's not every time you pick it up, something is different. That's what I love about it. You could do anything. So you got some of the assets as well. So the game had lots of icons, photos as well, like let's say the lava caves as well, which is a must favorite. I love the lava caves so much. You got the port here as well. How about we go to like the Sky Island? Like, you gotta ask yourself, guys, like, are these going to be a thing? Like the subterranean lake as well. Like, what is happening? Now, accessories were also a thing in the mobile version, and I loved these because it gave it some flair. It had some RNG, but it had a lot of features. Yeah, there was upgradable companions. Well, kinda. So like you have the original version and you have a 6-star version, but what I'm talking about is avatar weapons, which if your avatar equips it, it changes the basic combat into something different, which was very, very good. Say like some of these things I have here, like we never actually got. Like, let's check out the armor sets now, okay? So, like, what about these? Like, I have these and I never saw these. Like, Fantasy Life Online had so much content that we never actually got. Like, there's so many things. Like, I want to know where these come into play. Like this beautiful dress here. I would love this dress. You also got some of the original island dresses. Some like what lava cave outfits as well. Like, look how good this armor looks. Like, what made it so sad in the mobile version is we just had events. Everyone was getting sick of events. We want actual content where we can go out and craft, where you get the true aspect for the 3DS game, which sadly we didn't really get many of them. We did get some crazy endgame gear from the mobile version, such as like these. This is when we started going to hell and we had to fight the army that was invading our world. So as you can see, there's some pretty cool things here. And this is very, very end game equipment here, guys. Like some of these you would have to spend hundreds of hours just to get, but damn, did they look amazing. There's just some of them there. Also, I want to know, in the mobile version, every time you master a life, you get the bounty. You still have the bounty things as well. I'm very keen on that. I love that feature. But if you're let's say a creator life in that paladin, if you go out and hunt a bounty, say like a gold crown monster, you would actually get a master's chest. Now for a paladin life, it would give you scales, which would be a white spirit item. Now, and you have that for all 12 lives, and you would need 30 of each. So paladins would be scales, mercenaries would be tails, archers would be feathers, and mages would be spirit powder, and so on and so on. Same as the crafting lives, you would have to go out and get all these materials. Cooks would make white spirit candy, while blacksmiths would make white spirit ingots, which was very, very cool. But if you get all three of them, you were able to get these master gear here, which was very cool. So on this one, on the right, we got the, what is it? So you got the, I think that's a Pegasus set, the red and black one. Then you got Cinderella, which was the best one because you need the most materials. And then the blue one was the unicorn set. The unicorn set gives you more dodging and SP every time you dodge. The Cinderella set would just be flat damage, well, and shields, which was really cool. And the red one would just be basic attack and elemental as well. So some really cool things. I hope to see that. Like, this is the kind of content I want. Seriously, they just need to put everything from the mobile version into a game with 𝗓𝗓𝗘. There's so much content, guys. So much. The Japanese version lasted 3.5 years. We also got some of like the tide armor, the lava cave armor as well. Like, so good. What else we got? Some amazing characters. You were also able, so you got some of these ones you guys may remember from the original island up in the sky. These is for the Valkyrie set, which was very interesting. You also got like the samurai set as well. Like, this is the things, all the things I would like to see. I hope it all comes into the game. What else? We got some. Now, there's one interesting thing. There was multiple weapons you can craft. Apparently in the mobile version, but we never actually got them. So you have like all these wood cutting axes, but there was one specific thing that the mobile version got. I talked about it a little bit before, and that is claws. Yes, there was actually a character that gave you claws. Now the gold ones is the claws, which is the good one, and this is the claws. Now claws were I think they were, you had to be an archer for these, but you would wield claws. And then we got the scythe, which is the lady from hell. And then you got these ones. So the ones on the left are for actual 6-star gacha characters, and the ones on the right would have gacha characters as well. But your main character could wield these. So pretty much giving you a new weapon style, which is very cool. And these is the aspect where avatar weapons come into play. It changes your whole combat thing, which is really cool. Gives you more like flair to the game. It's not just all that, and it is still a pain in the original 3DS game trying to get the right combos. So I actually wonder what's going to happen if they do something like that. As well as like, what else for the avatar weapons? We also had We also had some guns actually came, well, bow guns actually came to the game, which was very, very interesting. These are kind of like, yeah, that's Nick, the lady from hell. That was very interesting. It kind of feels like you're a cowboy actually, and you do this like if you're standing still, you actually twirl your guns around and put it in your pockets, which is a very nice feature. There was lots of weapons for Avatar weapons. I really hope they bring some Avatar weapons to this game. Now, there's one thing that we never got. Or really, the 3DS game had some of these, but it was, to be honest, lacklustering. And that, my friends, is daggers. Yes, Fantasy Life Online had plans to add daggers into the game, but they didn't. So here's some examples here. And I would love to see some of these. Now, some of them you may know from the 3DS game, but I would love to see some daggers in the game. More of a focus on daggers would be amazing. And then you had, like, say, like, because it was a gacha game, we had like 6-star weapons, which is this one here, which is insane. Which, yeah, I do love a good 6-star weapon. But yeah, daggers I very much would like to see more of, to be honest. Lots of things. Like a new life in general, yeah. So they were going to do a speared life, as well as level 5 wanted to do more aspects on the town and make it more of a village hub, which in my ideas that just happened because we have the ancient guy, and then you got my character there. This area right here, like, and the graphics on the Switch does really much give me like what is it, RE Life, which is a PC game on Steam. So yeah, and then here she is here. She does look a little bit different. Hope we get pets again. Pets and mounts. I would love to see mounts. Mounts is a really good thing. And like furniture. Furniture is amazing. So this is this other suspicious character here. But she doesn't really... She just has that little head pin. And that's all I can really... Oh, wait a minute. What do you guys reckon? I think it's her. It looks... I mean, it has very, very, very similar. Pets that are actually strong, which would be very interesting. Yeah, maybe she is new, but she has different aspects. Alright, let's see what else we can find. She also is wearing them flowers right next to her. Maybe them flowers have a part to play. I don't know. And it, of course, is in Japanese first. This looks... So we got some wells here. Now we got some of the markets here. Now... That looks like a mage and sword and shields. What else is that? There's some new helmets there as well. Looks very interesting. Got some characters in the back. Wonder what that in the top right is. I don't know what that is, but it looks like some kind of shrine. I want to say maybe it's a teleport part. Maybe we can teleport around. Knowledge, my friends. Knowledge. Deep dive. Yeah, this robot character looks very interesting. Very excited for that. And just going around chopping trees? Like, I hope that'd be interesting. And then you got the stations. I do wonder how the stations work. If you guys did play the 3DS game, you may notice that Taylor had 2 of the same inputs. They actually fixed that. And then you got the Nut Dragon here. Now, Glenn seems to have the same attack animations. They added some more effects to it as well, which is interesting. Now, this part I am interested in. So I wonder if we can actually build our own area, like our own village. Like, can we place all of these like a true area? Let me see. Where did I put it? I must have moved it. He has Dragon King Claymore. Yeah, in the fighting scene, which is very interesting. I wonder if we get some... So Edward was a alchemist. Can we also get this guy back? But yeah, curious to see what happens with furniture. So in the files, let me see if I can find it. In the files in the early stage, they did have different village asset things, that some of these we never got, but you can see some of them here. So like this one, none of them are really sticking out to me. Becca? But I also I love the aesthetics on that. And then yeah, I talked about before, like you got your, this is what the cooking station looks like. Themel's bird. Yeah, see, that actually didn't have much of a play. And Fern, I believe, the red-haired master archer, didn't have much of a play in the mobile version, sadly. Which is sad. And yeah. What else? So these are the very, very original assets that they had for the for some of the games, because they wanted to do more focus on like village aspects, which would be really cool. Like a mobile version where you have upkeep on villages is always a fun game, like a Farmville game, if you say, mixed with a Fantasy Life game, which, to be honest, I think that could have been pretty fun. I would have loved to have seen that, but they couldn't do that. There's too many things, apparently, and they just didn't go with that. Also, some of the plushlings I would like to see as well. And your pets. Now, the pets weren't playable, but they were NPCs and they had some dialogues, because cats and dogs can speak, which was very, very interesting, as Marks the Jinx could speak, and so could all the cats. Kinda. The plushlings would be a translator for me, which was very interesting. The plushlings speak to animals. The God's Envoy and whatnot could not. Let's see what else. And then you got all the training jumpings here, and it looks like a really big area, to be honest. And then here we got your village here. Holy damn. I'll be damned. Are you serious? That some of them assets are pretty much, well, already in the mobile version. Odin standing by the horse? What? Let's see what else. Like some of like, I wonder if we can also get different houses. That would be amazing. Like in the 3DS game, you guys know how you can like get different houses all around? Like that would be really, really cool. Man, it's like eye for eye. Like look at that. I don't know what the like the book is. Maybe that's like a mage's book. And also like you can in the game you can like do all like the wallpapers and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then you got like your trophies and whatnot. I do hope trophies in this game are a thing as well. In the mobile version it wasn't, which is a bit sad. I do love a good trophy where I can display it in my house. Like some of these. I would like them to make a return maybe, but we don't know the real theme for this new game. And it looks looks like new asset folders as well. We had some pretty cool paintings, but I don't think these ones were actually in a thing. So, and then you got your fish and trophy. Yeah, there's a lot we don't know, so it's just really going through and seeing what I can notice, and exciting. Oh, hello. Very, very exciting. Like put it down and then that's it. Like that's cool. I want to know the UI. Glenn is looking very different. I think this is because of the textures. And I also want to know what that house is. Is that like the guild office, like in the 3DS? And where's the girl? Where's Nouelia? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's interesting. I also noticed a mailbox over there. Can we get mail? I would like to see some of that stuff like that. And then you just got some normal stuff. The combat looks... And then Odin, just mysterious, is standing there. Yes, he does seem very, like, main character vibe. Where, who is the girl that steals time? Like, is it the girl with the blue hair? Or is it some of our characters? Like, I hope to see every single one. Or was it like, it was like 50 something characters plus more? Yeah, I like, that's a good point. Like, if they do a trailer, why didn't they put the two best girls in? I mean, Lara is my favorite, but like, Nouelia and Nouelia, like, they could have done something there, which I think could have been really good. I have a feeling that the girl messed up the past, and you have to go back to the past to fix it. It's very interesting, like concept, but like I still want it to be open world. I don't want it to be, hey, you can only go to this area once kind of thing, which is like interesting. But yeah, multiple So many questions, so many theories. I want more information as like right now. Level 5 crushed this Nintendo Direct, guys. There was so many games with them and so many other cool games. And but we can only really wait. Also, why is the fisherman there? Like he has one of the like least dialogue things like in like one of the game. Like I want to see the fisherman's the wise fisherman instead of him. It's just really cool. Which is also ironic that level 5 did make an article, or someone else made an article where they talked about level 5 is considering coming back to do more global things, and then this Nintendo Direct obviously goes to show that they are here and they have a lot of plans. Ripana, like, you know, like what I do kind of miss from the 3DS game? I don't know if they will do it in this game, but it's the plushlings when you become a like master, I believe, in the 3DS, and they would sing a song. It was goddamn silly, but it just had that, you know, it just had that Fantasy Life vibe for it, and very wholesome, to be honest. Let me see if I can maybe I can't. Like they had all the trumpets and everything. Yeah, here we go. I do love these guys. They were good fun, weren't they? I wonder if that's gonna be a thing. I did notice Douglas was in it. Yeah, keep Odin as a mercenary. He was a paladin in the mobile version for you guys to know. So that was very interesting. He still had his sword and whatnot, but he had a shield as well. Like some of the classes were mixed around. Yeah, Douglas was in it, which is he was the master miner. I think that's the only master I have seen in this whole video. There was a plushling on the fountain, so plushlings are in this game. Where is it? Yeah, plushlings were definitely in it, so I don't see him here. It's also curious, why is there monsters in this trailer thing? I think it's just like a vertical slice kind of thing where they've just demonstrated this could probably not be in game right now, and it's also very, very early stages. I got like characters there, and it's also weird, like you have like a town hub, I say, but you have like gathering resources in it. This seems a little bit weird. Like in the top right, we got the Great Crown Crystal. We also got the fountain there in the middle right, which does have plushlings on it. So that's very interesting. I hope Fabi made it. Oh, just Fabi. I'm not a fan of that guy. Very annoying. Very, very purple army. There's a shark in the middle. Yeah, it's just weird. Very, very weird. And like, it looks like she's there. He's all dressed in white, and dare I say she has a hood on. You guys probably can't see it very well. But it looks like she is there. And she's doing like some kind of dance. Like maybe she's actually like a proper shrine maiden kind of thing now for the goddess. And I want to know what happened. Maybe this game will talk about the alternate universe, which is the mobile version as well. So I don't know, so many questions. Yeah, it seems some caring, but I do love the aesthetic. Like these graphics look so good, guys, so good. I wonder if they will be voiced. Actually, that could be very interesting. Everyone could be voiced. There's that plushling. Yeah, so that's a plushling fountain with some insects around it, which is very interesting. So they have to have some plushlings in it. Yeah, but at least we got something, and it's very funny. It was straight after the mobile version global finish, Boltron. Also, it's very funny because that means twice now that level 5 has done that to Boltron, because Boltron apparently didn't know that the Japanese version was closing down, and they got right. So that game, they did that. Boltron posted it a week after Japan announced that they're closing down the server, which is quite funny. And then we got announced in the global version that the global version is closing down, and Boltron said, "Oh, we have plans to keep it over 6 months." That did not work out. 6 months and the game died, and maybe it seems that level 5 is like, hey, we got this Nintendo Direct game coming out. You need to get out of here. Maybe it was just the global pumps and dumps offs, while level 5 pumps and dumps Boltron, which is interesting, very interesting. Yeah, no, Boltron didn't know about the JP closure. They were not prepared at all, as Boltron is. But yeah, there's lots of things we talked about in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant and my deep dive in. I am a massive fan of the Fantasy Life series. Again, if you are a fan, make sure you check out my description in below, where I've linked down the Discord for the 3DS Discord that's active right now. So many people are active. If you want to jump back into the 3DS game, come check us out. We have many people playing online pretty much every day. Also tips and tricks and whatnot. And if you have watched the end of the stream of my rant, make sure you subscribe for that bread, as I have a lot of information and lore coming very, very soon. Straight after this video, I have to start editing on that bad boy. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah. And goose out.